Last time you saw this project, it was just gravity and an empty universe. The first thing I created in the new version was a little slider that affects the timescale of the world like a time warp from KSP. I limit it to 0.3 times speed to 3 times speed, but it can be increased all the way up to 100 times speed, but that's the maximum limit that Unity can handle, so it can't go any further. Since the game is pretty bare bones right now, I decided some sandbox-like controls are necessary instead of player controls. First things first was the selector cursor. It took all of 2 seconds to make an A sprite, and with a dozen lines of code, I can now click on an object and select it, and press F to attach my camera to it and track it indefinitely. I spent a few more minutes making some more sprites for user controls. This one is meant to modify the mass of an object, and this one will lock the object in place. Then, after hours of pain, I managed to make it so I can hold down left click on an object and drag it around in space too, and now I can do things like throw people into the sun. Brilliant. The physics lock took considerably less time to implement, and now I can lock an object's position in space. Select another object, and when I reselect that object, its setting remains. Cool. The mouse buttons still don't do anything but kind of look cool when you press them, but this will do for v.02.